Hey guys, I'm Simon and welcome back to an architecture tour of Half-Life 2. We got Barney and we are in what Barney described as a bank or a museum or something. You know, I think that's an indication of, because Valve, they will put in kind of minor Easter eggs and all that. I think Valve themselves do not know what this building actually is meant to be. I mean, they say a bank or a museum or something through Barney. Anyway, a point that I didn't make in the last group of videos. I guess it's been going on through the whole game, and then maybe I should talk about it more often, or maybe I shouldn't. Anyway, through the area where we rescued Barney from the snipers, and also in the courtyard, we really see how Valve is taking existing buildings or existing, urban environments, like the courtyard outside the bank. I don't want to walk out because there's a loading screen. And there's a suppressor, right? Actually, we'll go through it again later on, and I can talk about it more maybe then. But you're taking existing architectural things, like buildings and courtyards, and then you're rearranging them. Like they would lock certain doors, and then they would blow holes in certain walls, and they would set up those combined force fields, and then they put debris down, and then you change the circulation around the place. Instead of walking straight through the courtyard in the front door, we went around in a big kind of zigzag to the right and then to the left and then into a side door. So you're changing, what would have been the straightforward path, and then you make people wind around, and then you turn it into a gaming element. So you're appropriating a piece of architecture and you're turning it into a gaming environment. And that's been going on from the very start of the game. So it's not like it's anything new, but I think towards the end of the game, and especially since we are back...
Turrets! Hey, you've got the HEV suit, you deal with them. Then I'll work the security console.
Since we are back in City 17 and there's obviously more architecture, there's more of that going on, whereas,
Roll a grenade in there if you've
when
got
we
one.
were in the
That ought to do
sewers, and when we were driving along the coast,
Great, I'll open this up.
the game also appropriated those environments, for the purposes of the game. You put in roadblocks along the road, or, you make the sewers wind around in strange ways. And so here we see, actually, where are we? Is this a bank or a museum? It's probably more like a bank. Obviously, if it's a museum, there'd be displays. So, you put in these combined things, a gate, and turrets, and this wall here, which, quite conveniently gives you cover. And you'll need cover because we have enemies coming in, right?
Uh-oh, dropships.
And we'll have
They'll
enemies.
be coming from the roof.
So yeah,
If we want to get through these shields, we'll have to take out the generators one at a time.
right. So he's telling you what to do. They'll be coming through the roof, and you have to take out the generators.
Let's go.
You guys sit back.
Lead on, Freeman.
So this piece of cover, I just used it just now to not get shot as much. It's put here for a reason. There's a very specific purpose. It's big enough for all these guys to just, mess around and get stuck with their bad AI. And obviously the front doors are closed. No, it's not a bank because, there's no reception. Yeah, so obviously Valve has taken bits and pieces and put them together in slightly odd ways. So this part is more like a museum, but then when you go into the wings, it's more like a bank because it's offices. But again, as you see, you put in force fields, so in an actual building, even though we don't know what kind of building it is. You obviously, you have the entrance, and then you go off into the wings. If you have business over there, you go over there. You don't have to come this way. But for the purposes of the game, you need one path, or you kind of need one path to travel along. It would help if you didn't get in the way. Yeah, and so then these force fields and these walls are blocking off the places where you're not meant to go to. And they're turning this into a decent puzzle. Oops, I failed. I think that failed too. Where are those grenades? I think there are more grenades ahead. Yeah, anyway, I think that's all I have to say. Adding bits to Nope. Nope. Wow. I'm losing a lot of health. Down to 78. Anyway, so these combine things. At one level they're showing how the combine are taking over. But at a different level they're also providing a different layout for the building. They're changing the layout of the building. And obviously here, because it's all black and it's dark, it's making it more challenging for you to fight through. Stairs? No elevators, although it's only 2 stories. And I noted before how unusual it is for this to be only 2 stories. I didn't actually... Wow. Oh god. Okay, that's 1. And I'm out of grenades. Good job. Well, let's... What's going on? Stop. Stop that.
I'm coming with you.
Good. Good. Come with me. And I'm out of grenades. What now, Barney?
Let me get out of your way.
There's prisoner pods here. Interesting. There's no way to get them out of this place. I don't think they fit through that door. Yeah, no, they don't fit through the door. And I need more grenades. Do I really have to walk back? Wow. No, I have 2. What's going on?
Excuse me.
Must have picked those up just
I'll
now.
stay here and hold down this spot.
Anyway, don't mind me, I'm just getting lost and all that. That missed. Okay, now I'm definitely out of grenades. There'll be more guys coming in from those sides. And these bridges, I guess these are the wings. That's the citadel. We're quite close actually. The citadel is that way, so the front of the building is that way. Because if you remember, when we were looking at it from the front, the citadel was right behind it. So this is the back of the building. We are
Take this med kit.
in the... Thanks. We are in the right wing of it. You know, the right side of the building. That'll help. And if we...
3 generators to disable. Might as well start with this one.
Wait a minute.
Hey,
We're not...
you've got Eli's gravity gun. Try giving those generators a jolt. See if you can shake them up.
We're not...
Okay, 2 more generators to go.
Okay, let me see this.
Overwatch owns the roof, and that's where we're headed.
There's one over there, and there's one over there. We are... No, the front door is there.